Despite what you hear on other networks, we have a prediction for you. The sun is going to rise tomorrow. In fact, it's going to rise in the east. Normally, we wouldn't have to say that, but in light of news coming about the government shutdown from other networks, we just thought we'd reinforce the idea. Republicans in the House cannot get their act together, nor can they agree with each other, much less strike a deal with Democrats. So here we go into a government shutdown. But it's hard to know who is more excited, the Democrats who get to blame Republicans for the shutdown, or the reporters who get to cover it.
Millions of government workers, including military families and Border Patrol officers, now bracing for a shutdown. Their paychecks at stake here.
Laredo is the #1 port of entry in the United States, and the shutdown can impact us locally and the supply chains to all the United States.
So it's a significant situation for those families who desperately want to take care of their children, who desperately want to provide nutritious food, but won't be able to do so because the WIC program will stop.
And so the longer this goes, the deeper the impact and the consequences that you're going to see sweeping the nation. And there's no part of this nation that will not be affected by this.
Don't worry. We understand the Biden administration is doing their best to make sure all Americans feel the pain. For example, they're closing national parks across the country. They don't have to close them. Trump, in fact, kept them open during the last shutdown, but it does help the media make the point.
It is highly likely that if air traffic controllers have to go several paychecks without a paycheck, you'll start to see them calling out sick. That's what happened in 2019, and that led to a dramatic slowdown of the nation's airports and airspace.
The drama and the likelihood. It's not highly likely that the shutdown could easily be over. Who knows? It could easily be over before the next pay period. It would make all of the MSNBC reporting completely moot. But you can tell MSNBC wishes the shutdown would last forever. The longer it lasts, the longer they can report on evil Republicans. Missing, of course, from everything we've shown you is the simple fact that government employees will get paid in full once the government reopens. Is it pleasant? No. Should the military have to go without pay? Absolutely not. It is shameful. Really, we can do better in America. But there's another thing that will be missing from the reporting this weekend that you will see. While the Biden administration makes America's troops go without pay, money to pay Ukraine's first responders and weapons to Ukraine, aid to Ukraine, will keep flowing. Just a few things to keep in mind this weekend. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.